Hey everybody, Leah here, Saving Mama's Sanity. I wanted to talk to you today about kids testing our limits as mothers and fathers and aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas because they test our limits every single day. I am filming this in the morning after everybody has left my house. Dad takes the kids to daycare, and I get like this much time all by myself, right? So I'm drinking some coffee, enjoying myself. Usually, I find some work to do. I find some cleaning to do, laundry to fold. That's what I do in my teeny tiny bit of time in the morning. But this morning, after the couple of crazy days we've had, I decided to just take a minute, take a breath, drink my coffee. Excuse me. I need about 8 cups of this today. But anyway, so these kids are our world, right? And we love them more than anything. I am a mother that has a little bit of a case of FOMO, fear of missing out. I plan on doing a little post about that kind of later on down the road. Basically, I'd rather be with my kids, right? But they drive me nuts. You guys, seriously, they drive me absolutely insane, and I'm sure they drive you insane too. So here we are talking about how can we deal with this, right? It's tough when they're so little because you just can't leave them unattended. We have a fireplace with a teeny tiny bit of a ledge on it, and our 1-year-old just started walking. So that's nerve-wracking. I don't want to leave him in the living room by himself, although I should just trust him, and it's not the end of the world. If he falls, right? But little teeny things like that, it's hard to leave them unattended. But guess what? Sometimes you just have to take a second, and you have to go to the bathroom. Usually, he actually follows me to the bathroom. He's also teething right now. And a 1-year-old doesn't really know what they're doing, right? A 3-year-old, on the other hand, can kind of get it, maybe just a little bit. So this weekend, they just kind of, the baby was cranky, and we took family pictures that turned out great, right? But they were definitely testing my limits. Whining and asking for, I apologize, you guys. I have the news on in the morning. I really shouldn't, but it's in the background so you can see like the blue flashing in my face. That's my bad, but whatever. So I totally lost my cool, and I'm here to tell you, I've done a couple of Facebook Live videos on this too. It's okay to lose your cool, and once you accept that you're gonna lose it. You are. Doesn't make you a bad mom. Doesn't make you a bad parent. Aunts and uncles, my sister, amazing, right? She follows my lead as a mom, and she loses her cool sometimes too. So it's fun to see her. I shouldn't say fun, but I see her kind of. She encourages what mom says too, and my parents do also. And that makes me very happy, but it's hard to keep our cool, and it's okay to lose your cool sometimes. So I definitely yelled yesterday at my 3-year-old, and that's okay. However, he goes, "Mom, don't yell at me," and he started screaming and crying, and he didn't want to be yelled at, and so I just had to sit him down and said, "Okay, you know what? I am sorry I yelled at you. Give me a kiss, but you need to listen. You need to listen." Right? And because if you don't listen, you're gonna get hurt or whatever it may have been. I've even forgotten at this point what it was all about. So that's the other thing. So the first thing is to understand that you're gonna yell and you gotta let it go. And you have to it's okay, right? It's okay to lose your cool once in a while. So the second thing, and now I totally even lost my train of thought. I am going to do a whole blog post on this. But I tried to sit him down, and I apologized. And I said, "I'm sorry I yelled, but you have to listen. You have to set boundaries for these kids, right? And you can't break down all the time. you are the boss, right? Love my husband. He doesn't think I'm a boss enough, but I also want my kids to experience emotion. I also want them to understand that it's okay to cry, and it was not okay for mom to yell, but I do have a reason, and here's my reason. I posted something from Scary Mommy just the other week, about that these kids are human, right? And we should treat them like human, and we should not hold them to a ridiculous standard that us that as adults can't hold to. That's so important. I think kids should be able to experience their emotion, and we have to let them know that that's okay, because I mean, we typically have a reason for crying, right? We typically have a reason for yelling. These kids do too, and we can't expect them to understand that at a super young age. I don't even know. I should actually do some research on that and see how old. If any of you know, please comment below. If you know what age kids start to understand emotion. Our 3-year-old says, "I'm crying because I'm so mad." Okay, what are you mad about? And he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's mad about. So we're working on that. And I just wanted to pop on and tell you that, hey, they're going to test our limits. It's okay to yell. It's okay to teach them that, hey, I understand you're upset, but explain your reasoning to them. Sometimes we give them too much credit, and sometimes we don't give them enough credit. And it's really hard to find that balance. So my suggestion for you this week is to let them, right? So let them feel mad. Let them feel sad. And explain to them that, hey, I understand you're feeling sad and mad, right? So it's okay, right? Done, gone, move on. Give them a fruit snack. I don't care. Give them a popsicle, whatever, fixes it, right? Nothing's going to actually fix it. But hey, they're 3. They're simple and easy to please. So, and as a parent, don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about losing your cool. Don't feel bad about having to explain to them. It's all learning. It is. It's all learning. And we forget that. And we are so hard on ourselves. So let's just let it go. Right? Totally easier said than done. It's Monday morning. I gotta take another sip of my coffee. It's probably getting cold, right? I had this opportunity to drink warm coffee, and now here I am talking with you, and my coffee's probably cold. That's all right. That's what microwaves are for, right? So let's work on that together. Let's support each other, and let's understand that it's all okay, and it's all a learning experience. And here we go with another week. Let's make it great. And the kids are going to push us. They are. That's what they do. That's what they're good at. And then at the end of the day, I love you, mama, right? Or the snuggles, or the kisses. I have to tell you, last night, my 1-year-old tried to give me his pacifier. He was that, like, he could feel my, like, oh, I just want you to go to bed. I just wanted them to go to bed last night. They slept great. I slept great. Here we are. So let's do this. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let the kids do what they do. Let them experience those emotions. And it's all just a phase, and it'll pass by so much quicker than we can ever imagine. And then we're going to remember these days that we were upset because they pushed us to sky high and we didn't know how to deal with it at the time, so we lost it, right? We look back at those days and we're like, dude, I don't even remember what I lost it about. I have no clue what I lost it about. So take a couple deep breaths, count to 5. That's what we do in our house. We count to 5. And then we gain our center back, right? Enjoy your week. I've said it several times already. Let's get through it together. comment below. I would love for you to subscribe. And we will definitely be chatting soon about our wonderful kids that drive us absolutely crazy. We're just trying to make it day to day. You guys, we're a team. It does take a village, right? All those cliche quotes. Okay, everybody have a great day, and we will chat very soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.